So we are broadcasting. We will give everyone just a second to jump on here.
Awesome.
I'll post it one more time on the event page here. Maybe. Oh, weird. I see myself in the little thumbnail picture. Crazy. Okay.
On your computer?
On my, oh, I did for a second when I was posting it on the event page.
Gotcha.
Well, we could just go ahead and get started here. It is 2 after, so woo. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started, and then if whoever's missed getting on here at the beginning, they can catch up with us in the recording. Okay, well, I am Cassie Garcia, and the point of this live video is to just tell you all a little bit about Plexus. You're going to hear for about 30 minutes on the life-changing products that Plexus offers, just some information and some real-life stories, testimonies, personal stories, and you'll hear some about the opportunity that Plexus offers. So as a little disclaimer, let me pull it up here. This opportunity, this live video is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors. It's not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. And we want you to know that the results you're about to hear may vary from person to person. And of course, we don't claim to cure, treat, or prevent any diseases. Just as a little disclaimer there. So I just want to Holly's just now answering me, so copy and paste to all the people coming. Hold on just a moment. Maybe we'll tag those people so they can view. I hate for everyone to miss out.
I'm in no hurry. You're perfectly fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry. So they can go back and view and listen to that little disclaimer at the beginning if they want to watch that again. But anyway, so it still says we haven't got quite anyone on here yet, so I'm just going to give them another second since Holly's hopping on here. But
Well, while we're waiting for people to get on, I can apologize for my appearance.
Oh.
One of those teaching weeks where you come home on Friday and you immediately take a shower because you just feel, you want the week off of you.
Yes. Yes, I understand. Short weeks are so long.
Yes.
The kids. So, anyway. Yeah, today was pretty long. We're glad it was Friday. Of course, Tony works this weekend, so he's like, yay, Friday. Doesn't mean as much. But And poor Tony's been out running around, moving the little chicken coop and stuff, and working up a sweat. We haven't got any viewers yet, so I was giving Holly a second.
I had like a seriously startlingly painful baby kick the other day. Like, oh. So.
Oh, got your attention?
Yes, for sure.
We've got some people coming over to watch a movie in a little bit and just kind of hang out.
What are you guys watching?
Captain America Civil War.
That's pretty good.
It was good. Of course, we like all those movies, so
yeah.
We saw it was out on like digital. We jumped on that. We buy a lot from like Vudu or whatever that you can stream, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to go actually and find it. Talk to people. We don't mind talking.
Probably going to be a Harry Potter night at our house. So.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice sometimes. Hey, we have one viewer. Yay. I don't know who you are, one viewer, but hi. We'll give everyone just a second. I know Holly just tagged some people, so hopefully they'll be popping on here. I already kind of got started and gave our little disclaimer. Of course, Plexus does not claim to cure or prevent any diseases and that sort of thing. We're just giving our personal testimonies and personal stories. So, and we'll be talking about the different products that Plexus has to offer and some about the opportunity that they, the business a little bit, and just our personal stories about the products and the business. So anyway, well, I guess we could go ahead and get started. And anyone that missed this can go back and view the recording later at the same link. So that will be helpful if somebody was a little late getting on. So I wanted to start by saying it's been over a year since we started with Plexus, we being me and Tony. Here, I'll show you Tony. So started out as I was just tired of constantly gaining weight, and I was tired of being sick all the time. And Lauren, my lovely friend who's on here, she came back to school after summer because we're both teachers, and she just was feeling so much better. And I could just tell by looking at her, she was feeling better. And she had started posting about Plexus on Facebook, and I was friends with her, so I was seeing that. And when we came back to school for meetings and stuff before school started, she was talking to me, and basically I had figured out that this is definitely something that I need, and Tony wanted it too. So we both kind of just jumped in there and got started, and haven't looked back. We were so excited. But I'm going to let Lauren share how she got started a little before I did. So I'm going to let Lauren tell you a little bit about her experience with Plexus.
Sure. Hi, everybody. My name is Lauren McCoy. I live in Parkersburg, West Virginia, and I signed up with Plexus last July, so July 2015, at the end of the month. And I only signed up as an ambassador to get my products at the cheapest price because Plexus didn't really, have a line in our budget. We just were kind of doing it My friend had talked to me for several months and had told me about how she thought the products would help with my mental and emotional issues and my digestive issues and just feeling tired all the time because, like Cassie said, I'm a teacher, and I would come home from work and just kind of crash on the couch, and that was my life. And it was not any way that I wanted to live, especially, you know, I was 25 at the time that I signed up, so I was too young to be feeling that tired all the time. So I did tell my friend, though, you know, even though I'm signing up as an ambassador, I just want the cheapest price. I'm not interested in this business at all, not interested in network marketing or posting on Facebook. And after a week on the products, I really changed my tune. I was sleeping better at night. I felt more energy and just felt better during the day. My mental and emotional issues were already being helped with Plexus. And so after just a week, I really started talking to a lot of people about how great I was feeling. And this has just been a great blessing for me. I did lose I lost close to 20 pounds overall, and about 15 of those were in my first 3 months. And so I was just fitting better in my clothes, just overall great experience on the products. But when I promoted to gold in November, I got my first paycheck with a comma in it. And that was when I kind of realized this is a real legitimate thing. You know, I'm not just making a couple extra $100 a month, which is great in itself. But this is life-changing money. And so I really went all in at that point. And in May, I promoted to senior Ruby. And that's the income, or that's the rank at which I almost doubled my teaching income with Plexus. And so that's been a huge blessing. But the biggest blessing is that my husband and I have waited to have kids for a really long time because I was adamant about being a stay-at-home mom, and I wanted to find a way to make that happen. And so our first child's going to be born in November, and when he is, I will be able to stay home from teaching indefinitely. So I'm not going to hang out on this call all night, but if you're watching this and you have questions specifically for me, you can feel free to post them on the event page, and I will answer them at my earliest opportunity.
Thank you. Oh, unmute. Okay, hello, can you hear me? Sorry. Thank you so much for taking the time to get on here and talk to us. I really appreciate your time. So thanks, Lauren.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
All right, that was Lauren. And in case you missed the beginning of that, she's a friend of mine that I teach with at Madison. She started at the beginning of last school year, and about a month after she started, I knew that it was something I definitely wanted to be a part of. So, and I'll give you a little bit more about my testimony when we talk about the products, because we're going to go over them all really quickly here. And there's not a whole lot of products. There's like 15 total. And the awesome thing about it is it's not like a bunch of things that kind of cover up symptoms, but they are simple and they address the root of the health issues that so many people have. So I know I made a post on the event page like that. You know, it focuses on blood sugar balance, inflammation, gut health, those sort of things that are really the root cause of so many other issues. So I'm going to start out talking about Plexus Slim, which is the favorite, and I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that for the first time we've been on this for a little over a year, we are out of Slim and like don't know what to do with ourselves. So I normally at this point like hold some up, and I don't have any, but let me tell you about it because, oh my goodness, especially being off of it for these couple of days, it's ordered, it's on its way, but we are noticing a huge difference back to the way we used to be before we had balanced blood sugar all the time. And let me tell you about what it does. Plexus Slim is, if you've seen anybody post about Plexus, you've probably seen them talk about that pink drink, and they have it in their water bottle and they shake it up, and they drink it about half an hour before a meal, and it helps balance blood sugar. So you're talking not having the sugar cravings because your blood sugar is spiking and then dropping. You're talking balanced energy throughout the day. One of my big aha moments was when I first started, and I was so used to coming home from work and just like crashing on the couch in there because I couldn't do anything else. I was done with the day. I just wanted to watch Netflix and crash on the couch. So I was noticing, me and Tony both were noticing things like, we were busy, we were doing projects around the house, doing this and that, and oh my goodness, it's time to go to bed, we have to go to bed, like, rather than, is it 8 o'clock yet, can we just go ahead and go to bed? Like, completely different, just because of balanced blood sugar. So, and, the sweet cravings is not a problem for him. It's not really fair. But for me, that was a huge difference, It's easier to make healthy eating choices when you're not craving the sweets and the carbs and those kind of things. So balanced blood sugar really helps. And honestly, like, it really tastes good. So I know people say that about everything, and you're like, no. But really, it's sweetened with stevia. So it was actually, people who have blood sugar issues and can't drink sugary drinks. This is not sugary, but it tastes sweet because of the stevia, and it's flavored with some natural berry flavoring. It's colored. The pink color comes from beetroot, which is, it's healthy. That's also good for you, and still has it's no like red dye number 8 or whatever it is that people worry about. It's all natural, and it has some really awesome ingredients that just naturally balance your blood sugar throughout the day. And even if you don't think you have blood sugar issues, you will be amazed at how much different you feel when it stays stable throughout the day. Because that was me. I was excited about the probiotics because I'm going to talk to you about that in a minute, but I thought, what's that going to do for me? But huge difference. So, and actually, I'm going to post right now, if you're watching, on the event page, if in the next hour or so, for people that aren't on here yet and are catching up watching the recording, I'm going to post a little picture, and it says, I want to try Slim, and if you just comment under that and say why you want to try it, I will mail you out when I get them in, like in a few days. I will mail you a sample of Slim just so you can taste what it tastes like. Of course, it's not going to like, oh, I lost 10 pounds because I drank one. It's not going to be like that. But you can see what it tastes like and see how easy it is to fit it in your schedule. So I'm posting that right now, that I want to try Slim. And you can comment with why you want to try. Posted. Okay. So if you are watching this now or in the next little bit as the recording plays again, if you comment on that, you can have a chance for me to send you a little sample of Slim so you can see what it tastes like. Really yummy, and I'm picky. So anyway, we're going to move on because that's the big one. They call it Slim because and they have done clinical studies recently. It does help people lose weight. And it's not because it's a major weight loss thing, but because as your blood sugar is balanced, that just kind of naturally happens. So that's why they call it Slim. They kind of market it to weight loss. But I've even known friends who were chronically underweight, and just because of that natural balance, they're able to keep the weight on that they need. So, but it really can. It's clinical studies just finished up about it, Slim and the triplex, which we'll talk about in a minute, helping people lose weight. So the rest of the triplex, because I know I've thrown that word out there, tri meaning 3. There are 3 products that people take together for overall health. So blood sugar balance is a huge part of that, and then the other part is gut health. And when I say gut health, what I'm talking about is your gastrointestinal tracts and all those things, and you're thinking digestive issues, and that's definitely part of it. But it's also, the gut is the root of your immune system. It creates the chemicals that your brain needs to feel happy and all that kind of stuff, good sleep. If you're having a really bad yeast overgrowth in your gut, which is what most people's problem is, then it causes you to crave sugars and carbs and things like that. Can lead to all kinds of problems. For me, I read a lot about how your immune system is in your gut. So before Plexus, and the summer before, I was Sorry. I was sick, and I'm a teacher. I'm a librarian. I have elementary school students, like preschool through 5th grade, over 300 students in a small school, but I see them all every week. All of them hand me their book with their dirty little fingers, and I love them to pieces, but they share germs like nothing else. I was sick all the time, and I was so mad because I was sick in the summer. All summer I was on one antibiotic after another. I was so fed up with it and gaining weight, and I was just so tired of it. And I had read about how antibiotics, they kill the good bacteria too. So not only are you killing the bacteria that's making you sick, you're killing the bacteria in your gut that your body needs to boost your immune system. Your gut working properly helps your immune system work properly, and mine was going on a downward spiral. So I was so excited when Lauren started talking to me about this stuff. So the two other parts of the triplex are ProBio 5 and BioCleanse, and they kind of work together really well. And I was most excited about ProBio 5. And let me tell you why. Because I have read about probiotics, I was doing my research, I was trying to see where I could find them naturally. We just don't eat things with good probiotics around here. Like, it's really difficult to find them. You can't eat enough yogurt to get your gut flora in check. Like, you cannot eat enough of it. So ProBio 5, of course, the 5 has 5 strands of good but beneficial bacteria that your gut needs. But it has more than that. So it's compared to anything else out there, this is just spectacular. It's amazing. And it also has 3 digestive enzymes, and one of those enzymes is really, it's really neat because its purpose is it kind of breaks down the cell wall around those yeast cells that are causing you trouble in your gut. So not only is the good bacteria coming up, but also it's getting rid of the bad. So, and then it also has an antifungal, grapeseed extract as an natural antifungal. So it's really combating the bad stuff. Most probiotics, you're going to have huge numbers of culture forming units because they're refrigerated or whatever. Most of it dies off before it ever gets to where it's doing any good. But this stuff, oh my goodness. Okay, it's freeze dried. It's in little capsules that you can actually even open up and put in like yogurt or whatever if you have trouble swallowing pills. And it's, I'm sorry, my cats are going crazy. So you're getting the good bacteria that is not activating until it gets where it needs to be, which is awesome. That means it's all surviving. Not all of it's dying off like the refrigerated kind. Most of it is dying off before it gets where it needs to be. So amazing, huge difference. I've had so many friends and families, I've been in this a year now, friends and family members who have dealt with digestive issues, immune issues, all these kinds of things where this has made a difference when nothing else could. And then BioCleanse, real quick, it's kind of the unsung hero. It's super simple, and it says cleanse in it, and that's really deceiving because it's not like I'm going to be stuck in the bathroom because it says cleanse. It's not like that. It is helps oxygenate the body. It has vitamin C. It has magnesium, which your body needs. Every cell needs magnesium to move things along in the way it's supposed to go. So if this was a hammer to break up the bad stuff, this would be like the broom to sweep everything away. So not like you're going to be in the bathroom all the time. This is actually really awesome. Oxygenating your body is big on for like working out when you need oxygen flow in your body and that kind of stuff too. It's really neat. So these two plus Slim all together make the triplex combination, the combo, which a lot of people get started with for overall health, whether they need to lose weight, whether they need to work in their immune system, digestive health, energy, just getting their body working the way it's supposed to do for any reason. Blood sugar balance and gut health helps so many things. So anyway, I'm going to move on and quickly go over the rest of the products. Those were the main ones that so many people can benefit from, but there's a lot of other really great things. Talking about blood sugar balance, another capsule, the other one was a drink, Slim is the drink. We also have Block, which a lot of people use, like, I'm going to eat like a huge plate of spaghetti or pizza and bread and all this carb stuff. Block actually blocks, like the name says, it blocks the absorption of carbs and sugars up to 48%. It says right on the bottom. So that you might be like, oh, that sounds crazy. It's natural. It has white kidney bean extract. It has brown seaweed extract. So seaweed, like, expands a little bit as it gets into as it gets going and digested, so you actually do feel full a little faster. And the the white kidney bean extract, you can't eat enough kidney beans to get this effect, but the extract actually there are some digestive enzymes inside of you that digest the carbs and break them down so your body can store them as fat or use them or whatever. This stuff paralyzes that little enzyme that is breaking apart those carbs, so it does not break down into the things that your body's absorbing, and about 48% of it is just kind of going right through, so that you're not, so it's blocking the absorptions of carbs. So people who have blood sugar issues right after eating high carb meals, this is really awesome. A lot of people use it like, woo, cheat meal, you know, that's good too. But block is, and it's newly formulated to be quick acting, so you can take it right before a meal. And then Tony is actually going to talk to you about some of his favorite stuff, so I'm going to turn it over to him. He's going to talk to you about some other Plexus products that he likes to use. Hi, Tony.
Hey everybody. All right, first I'll talk about Edge, which is their newest product that they released, and it is basically all natural energy alternative to like I just talked someone into getting it that was getting energy drinks every day, which is not good for you, and this is less expensive and better, a lot better, and all natural, and it still gives you the energy that you need without the jitters or anything like that. And it also helps you focus more, and like helps you with your memory and stuff like that. It's really good. I use it a lot. I use it before my workouts because it helps. And also before my workouts, I use what they call Boost. That is like it's a thermogenic, which it lets your body heat up faster and causes more of lipolysis is what it's called. And that is when your body starts turning fat into energy by heating it. And anyways, thermogenic, and it helps with endurance. It keeps your endurance up more, so you can last longer in the gym, and you're sweating more, so you're losing more weight, and it's for an active lifestyle. And then the other is Accelerator, which is an alternative to Boost if you have a sedentary lifestyle, like if you sit in a cubicle all day, or if you're not as active as you want to be, but it will help you lose weight. It'll help you increase your metabolism without having to be as active as the Boost is. So, yeah.
Awesome. So those are two in addition sometimes to the triplex when people want to lose some extra weight. They do either one, not both, like you don't take both of these. So anyway, and also so many of the products are safe, completely safe for if you're pregnant or breastfeeding or anything like that. And of course we have ingredient lists if anybody is interested that is pregnant or breastfeeding, but these not so much. I would not take these. They don't suggest taking these if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. So FYI, the rest of the stuff a lot of people do, so definitely can check with doctors about that kind of stuff. All right, and then to quickly go over the other things, I want to tell you all about some things that made a huge difference in me. And I don't know if you can tell, my hair is doing this like, I haven't cut my bangs since I was little, and these are like new growth that has been growing in. I have it all over my head, and I tell you that because I'm getting ready to talk to you about X Factor, which as Tony and I got started on the triplex, which for both of us, considering we had just bought a house, we were like, it's not probably the best timing financially, but oh my goodness, we have to do something different. Like, we cannot keep living sick and tired and beat down all the time. So we just sucked it up and decided to go for it. Well, telling our friends and our family, and my mom wanted to start, and his mom, and friends of ours that saw how good we were feeling, as they got started and we were earning enough money to cover our products, we're like, well, let's try something else. And this was the next thing we added, was X Factor. And it is just a vitamin. I'm like, we've tried vitamins. We've done vitamins. I mean, we did the Flintstones when we were little or whatever. This is different than anything else that you will find on the market. And it's simple. It's so simple. It doesn't have a huge ingredient list a mile long. It's got some really basic, awesome plant-based vitamins, and it has, the key here is the aloe. Aloe. What the aloe does, and it's really cool, it actually helps your body absorb the vitamins. The other vitamins that you're getting, it helps your body absorb them better. So while a lot of vitamins might have huge percentages and you're just basically peeing them all out, your pee's going to be a little orange that week, this is not like that. Your body is absorbing it. So when I first started, I noticed I thought I had a bump on my fingernail, and I looked and they were all that way because they were actually growing in noticeably thicker. My hair started, I have so much new growth because my body is getting the nutrients it needs, and this aloe is helping it absorb those vitamins and actually put it to use in my body. So really amazing vitamin. And then we also started Mega X, which is Plexus's omega fatty acid supplement. And I don't know if you've ever taken like fish oil or anything like that, but that's most people, if they're going to take an omega supplement, it's a fish oil or something like that. This is plant-based, so no fishy burping, which is awesome. And also a lot of omega supplements are just omega-3, and some you might find 3 and 6, maybe 3, 6, and 9. This one is omegas 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7, which I've not been able to find anything that has all of those in one little capsule. Not even a capsule, it's a gel pill. So we love to take this before bed because those omegas can really help brain and heart and all that stuff, but it's really helped a lot of people sleep better at night because and Tony noticed that a lot because he was one that woke up a lot in the night and doesn't now. So your body getting what it needs, it does so much good in your overall health. Moving on quickly, because I know this is a big deal for some people, is their natural pain and inflammation relief. So they have Ease, Plexus Ease, and the Ease Cream, which is a natural anti-inflammatory. So people who are dealing with pain, inflammation is the cause of so much pain. And our body has trouble healing when everything's inflamed and swollen. So these natural anti-inflammatories has turmeric, which a lot of people take as a natural anti-inflammatory, but also it has something called the New Zealand green-lipped mussel. So these ones do smell, the pills do smell a little fishy because of that green-lipped mussel, but the natives of New Zealand use those for a long time for anti-inflammation kind of thing. So this helps tremendously. Tony even takes it before he goes for a workout so that his muscles are not inflamed and they're not as sore as they would be if he didn't. And then of course the topical, this doesn't smell like fish, but this is great for just rubbing on a sore muscle or joint or anything like that. And I wanted to tell you about this next one because honestly, I would probably have been a little nervous even talking about it because I didn't know anyone that was on this and I didn't need it. It's called Plexus Nerve. But I had a friend who desperately needed it and I said, oh my goodness, why don't you try this? Because I've read about it, I've watched videos, but I don't know anyone who's tried it. She is, I love her dearly. She's a wonderful friend of mine, but she has no kidney function. She's been on dialysis for a really long time. And the port where they hook her up for dialysis in her arm, things had kind of blocked up. It had been there for a long time. So they actually ended up doing surgery where they cut from her shoulder all the way down to her elbow, and it looks just like she got bit by a shark or something. It looks horrible, painful. And she was, I didn't get to see her for months and months because she was trying to heal up from that. But they had to reroute some veins and do different things and actually messed with, on accident, some of the nerves in her arm. So where she was not having any feeling afterwards in 3 of her fingers, just the shooting nerve pain, and she was miserable, and it had been 6 months and there was no improvement. And I'm like, oh my goodness, girl, let's try this stuff. Let's order you some and try it. And she did. And we watched videos and all these people said great things, but when she tried it, she said, oh my goodness, this is the real deal. I'm signing up as an ambassador because this stuff is legitimate. She, within a few days, was starting to get feeling back in her fingers, and the shooting pain stopped. So she's able to feel again. She doesn't have to worry about cooking and burning her hand without knowing it, because she can feel her fingers again. So that has been huge for her. So if you know anyone who has discomfort or pain because of nerve issues, it's natural. It's herbs and vitamins and things that help. Nothing can regrow nerves. There's not a medication. There's not anything like that that can regrow nerves. But your body can create something called the nerve growth hormone. And if you create the right environment in your body for it to heal itself, it can do so much. So this is what Plexus sells to help people who have nerve discomfort. Just a couple other quick things. They have an amazing body cream, which I love, and I put it on my face every day, and it's gray because of the activated charcoal. So it looks a little funny, but helps remove toxins, and it has aloe and all kinds of awesome natural oils. So that's pretty cool. And actually, people have used it in their hair, mosquito bites, oh my goodness, sunburns. It helps your skin heal so much faster. So we love this stuff, and we keep it around. And then the last one, and I'm going to do one more giveaway here. I'll post something else on our event page you can comment on, is their protein shakes. Which I'm totally not a shake person. I want real food. I want to eat real food. But sometimes you're in a hurry, or sometimes you just need an in-between meal snack and you want it to be healthy. Or Tony takes it after a workout, because protein is always a good idea after a workout. They come in chocolate and vanilla, and they're prepackaged, which, yes, is convenient and easy, but it's sealed up so that oxygen doesn't get in it to break down all these yummy nutrients and stuff. And they taste really super awesome. You can put them in water or milk. We put them in coconut milk because it's nice and creamy and it's good for you. We have chocolate and vanilla. So what I'm going to post on the event page here in just a second is chocolate or vanilla, and you can tell me which one you prefer, and I'll choose one person, and I will mail you a sample of our 96 because it has 96 calories, not including whatever you put it in, like milk or coconut milk or almond milk or whatever. So 96 is 96 calories. Super awesome. It's the only product that contains dairy. It's whey, natural whey, so grass-fed cows, it's a good thing. It's not chemicals and all that kind of stuff and hormones that they're feeding to the cows, but grass-fed whey protein. So this is gluten-free. It is not dairy-free. Anyway, so that is about all I have to talk about with the products. So if you were listening and you want to just comment on one of those for a chance to win a prize, I will let you know who wins, and I will be sending you a prize. But real quick, I just wanted to go over how Plexus, I hope you've been able to see how Plexus is different than any other company as far as amazing products, but they're also different than anything else as far as the business. I am not a salesperson. Like, I'm a teacher. I'm a librarian. I'm not. That was one thing I told Lauren when I started. I was not going to sell anything. I'm not doing it. But let me tell you how this is different than a lot of other companies out here. And I didn't even realize what I was getting into as far as network marketing, multi-level marketing, all these words floating around. But let me tell you, for Plexus, number one, there's no huge buy-in. I've had friends start with other companies who had to pay hundreds or thousands of dollars to get started as a distributor or whatever. It is $34.95 for the year to sign up as a Plexus ambassador. $34.95. So whether you do that just to get your own products cheaper, or to sell and pay for your products, make enough to pay to cover your products, or to go all the way like Lauren is and, provide for your family through Plexus. Whatever you do with that, it's $34.95 to get started. There's no inventory, so like, other than me sending you a free sample, I don't keep things that other people are going to buy. We buy the stuff that we want to take, and if you want something, you buy it from my website that I get for $34.95 for the year. Like, super easy. So as a distributor or an ambassador, as they call it, I don't have to keep an inventory, which is awesome. And I don't have to send you what you want. It comes to my website, Plexus sends it to you, and I get the money at the end of the month. So that's pretty awesome. And honestly, these are products that people desperately need, like so many amazing products. And I love how flexible they are. I have a lot of friends who just need to get the cheapest prices. And I have a lot of friends who are covering the cost of their product. And I have a lot of friends who are making really good money with Plexus, super flexible. And there are actually 11 different ways to earn money with Plexus. I'm not going to tell you all of them because if you're interested, message me or comment and I will totally tell you all about them or send you a video about them. It is amazing. Like Lauren, her next promotion, she will be getting an all-expense paid trip to Hawaii, and they will pay her to drive a Lexus. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. But as we're getting started, if of course somebody buys from you, then you earn commission off of those sales, like anything, if they're buying from you as a customer. And then also, some people may want to sign up as an ambassador, either for them to get cheaper prices or to make money or whatever they want. And if they sign up, as they sign up, if they buy a welcome pack, then you get a business building bonus. So the week that they sign up, that Friday, you'll get paid a percentage of their business building bonus. So that's exciting. And then if they're an ambassador, and they're your just level 1 down from you, then you will actually get a small percentage of their commission also. So they will earn commission and you'll earn a smaller percentage of commission off of what they sell. And then what really sets Plexus apart from anything else is pay points. And that is, it's like a version of profit sharing where whatever the company makes for that month, they set 50% of their profits aside for ambassadors, and they divide it up into pay points. So however many pay points you have, it's determined by how many people are signed up as ambassadors under you or under them, and so on, down 7 levels. So I'm not paying the people at the top of the company who are making all the money. That's not how Plexus works. The fact that I'm an ambassador and getting products that I love every single month, Lauren, who I signed up under, earns 5 pay points for me every month. And the pay points are worth around $3 a piece, so she might earn around $50 or $15, sorry, because I am her ambassador under her. And then Tony is an ambassador under me, so she earns 5 points from him and 5 points from me. And so on the next 3rd level, you earn 5 points, and then it goes down to 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that is where people really make huge amounts of money. And I will be posting on our event page here just the average incomes for each level. I'm a gold ambassador, Tony's silver, and Lauren is senior ruby. So I will post a little graphic with about how much average they make per month and per year. I'll post that on our event page because it's pretty spectacular, and it's a company where people even just starting out can make money. It's not people that are just in the top. So anyway, amazing company, amazing products, which have helped. I have seen them personally help so many people, and a business that is just as life-changing. So if you're watching this live or if you are watching the recording of it later, get on and comment on that event page. Holly or myself or Tony even, if you know us. and we can help answer your questions, get you ingredient lists, see what your health goals are, and help you reach them in whatever way we can. So thank you all so much for giving us your time this evening. We are so appreciative, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.